All right, guys, so we have some more news today. It looks like we have another article from phonearena.com, so huge shout out to them. I'll leave the link in the description down below if you guys want to go ahead and read this along with me or on your own time. But as you guys can see, it says this is Motorola's next big Edge phone for the US with a stylus in tow. So it looks like the newest Edge device is going to be getting a stylus. It says after placing nearly all of its eggs in the Moto G basket for a couple of years and managing to boost its overall smartphone shipments both around the world and in the crucial US market, primarily thanks to the success of this mid-range product lineup, Motorola appears to be focusing more and more on the Edge family these days. While not entirely comprised of super premium devices, this definitely sits a couple of levels above the Moto G roster on the Android totem pole, with multiple high-end and high-endish models available in various countries and regions. Reportedly designed with US carriers like T-Mobile, Verizon, AT&T, US Cellular, Cricket Wireless, and TracFone in mind above all else, the next Motorola Edge branded handset might not be powerful enough to take on Samsung's Galaxy S23 series or even the S21 FE. And that's what I've been noticing about Motorola's flagship devices. They kind of get discounted at launch. Honestly, it's like a few months later, it seems like the prices of the devices go down significantly when it comes to the flagship devices. As far as the budget devices that Motorola comes out with, it usually takes it to the end of the year before it gets a significant discount. So it looks like they're gonna have to bring a little bit of something else to the table. And it says, known solely by its decidedly cryptic Geneva code name for the time being, this mid-end phone is expected to offer at most 6 gigabytes of RAM and 256 gigabytes of internal storage space. Pretty much all the other specifications are still up in the air, although the product depiction leaked by none other than Evan Blass in collaboration with 91 Mobiles does reveal this modern hole punch affair will include a side-mounted fingerprint scanner, 2 large camera sensors on the back, and most notably a stylus. So, obviously the Motorola G Stylus 2022 is the most noticeable phone that came out with a stylus, really, other than of course the S22, and then we had the TCL Stylus 5G, which didn't really do too good. But it looks like this is coming with the stylus, so that's great. It looks like it's going to try to get some success off of that line. It says that's a particularly notable feature for a device tipped to carry Motorola Edge branding, and unlike the fancy smart stylus sold as an optional add-on for the Edge Plus 2022 flagship, this looks like a more basic and less elegant scribbling accessory you'd expect a Moto G Stylus handset to include in its retail box as standard. Otherwise put, this Geneva smartphone is likely to go official at some point in 2023 as the first ever member of the Motorola Edge family to incorporate a stylus by default, thus providing yet another budget-friendly alternative to the ultra high-end Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra and presumably the S23 Ultra as well. Now obviously we saw a stylus on the S22 Ultra. It was kind of more of an afterthought, to be quite honest. That's actually the main flagship I was using before the Pixel 7 Pro, and I really hadn't used it too much, to be quite honest, as much as I've used styluses on LG devices and Motorola devices. And if you guys had one of the Samsung Folds, I know there was an accessory that you can add to the back of the phone, so that was another thing that you can use. But it's kind of cool that the Edge is now adding a stylus into their devices, and it's weird. It's like Samsung kind of ditched their Note series, and obviously we got a smaller S Pen inside of the S22 Ultra, which is why it was kind of an afterthought. So this is going to be a little bit different. Are they going to compete with Samsung's Ghost and try to take over that type of industry with these stylus stuff? I'm really interested to see what's going to happen, especially since they're probably not going to come to the table with an amazing chipset or crazy specifications. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I'm still super excited about this. What do you guys think is going to happen? Let me know. But this has been Safan from TechRight. Peace out, Tech Gang.